Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in, you guessed it, the Backrooms, once again. So today we're taking a crack at the ensouled chances and the frog spawn. Now, actually, I have these. Yeah, there they are. So, to get us prepared for the upcoming steps, I did the moderate soul gem 9 more times, because we're going to need those to make the frogs. And I think, yeah, you need one to create these ensouled chassis as well. But first things first, we want to summon some frogs. So let's see, how do we use the Eidolon, right? I don't remember. Moderate, summon a frog, yes. So we're going to need charcoal to mud. Do I have charcoal? I do not. I also crafted the Ender to get mob heads. Because the mod author said that all summoned mobs drop their head, but considering all the mobs that I've summoned did not do that, I don't think it's true. Luckily, the Ender only takes 2 dark steel to craft, so it's not very expensive. It's actually quite economical, but it really is only used to get mob heads. And hey cow, still not healed? Huh. I need to bring you some wheat. You're not going to make it through another 10 crafting at this rate. So let's see. What was it? Moderate soul gem, mud, and slime ball. Moderate soul gem. Oh, 2 of these. Slime ball and mud. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And frog summon time. Where's our lead? I built this little jig over here so we can trap the frog. Hi there. Hi there, buddy. Come here. Over here. You live here now. Welcome to the club. Say hi to your neighbor. Now don't do anything I wouldn't do. That's something I wouldn't do. Get back over here. Get in there. Don't make me lock you in. Anyways, now that we have the frog, we can start making frog lights by placing a bucket of magma. Now, this was in the casting table. You just had to put the magma blocks in there. Which is funny considering I never brought over the forge. There they are. We only have 5. But how much do you get from it? Frog light, bucket of magma, foundry, 4 slime balls. But how much is that? Well, let's see. That just says slime ball. How much is a slime ball to bucket? It's useless. It doesn't tell me anything. Anyways, so that's done. Let's head back to the old base and melt this down. Anything I need to grab while I'm there? I don't think so. I think most of the stuff is fine. I probably just have to bring that over. Let's see. The nether has been a little bit laggy again for some reason, as you can see. Really big stutters in here, which is why I've been cutting it out. But it seems to clear up pretty quick. So let's melt down these magma blocks and summon some slimes to get the frog lights. And that will be in preparation for making the next tier alloy. All done. And then we can work on making those ensouled chassis. I think that's what it said. Luckily this doesn't take any active power. How much lava's in here? 600. Should be good enough. Let's see. We have 4 buckets on hand. And then I believe we have the void chassis. I have the empowered emeradic crystal. It's very easy. You just need to use the atomic reconstructor on an emerald. And then to empower it, just takes a sapling, lime dye, a slime ball, and grass. The grass was the hardest part to get. But once you figure out how to get it, really not that difficult. Just need to shear some leaves, shear some grass. Okay, 2 blocks. Let's see, how much is 1? 1 block. Okay. Seems to be a good amount. So remember, just to get grass, just bone meal some dirt, let it bone meal the use a spout to turn dirt into grass, bone meal the grass to get bone meal the grass block to get the grass item, and then just shear it. Yeah, see, it's stuttering so bad. It's really odd. Not sure why it's doing that, but at least it clears up. Before, which is why I wouldn't show any footage in the nether, is that I would enter the nether and then it would stutter like that the entire time. It wouldn't stop. So luckily that's fixed. Someone said it's because of all the tile entities that are in here, which would make sense. Now let's see if we can get some ochre froglights. It's funny, when I was looking at mechanism and I originally saw that those were required, I was so confused thinking, how exactly are you supposed to get that? Do you just not supposed to have this? Okay, buddy. Eat him. Haha! Good job, Froggy boy. Do it again. Come on, I know you're hungry. I pulled you from the abyss. You want to eat him. Come on. Hehehe. Let's see. Do we need a lot of these? Hanging lights. Let's see. Advanced control circuit is for this. And for advanced control circuit... Oh. We're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need 2 for here. 6 are here. That's 8. That's 10. What about this? Okay, still 10 unless... Okay, 10. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna need 10 of these, so I'm gonna need to get some more. Oh, where'd the frog go? I hear... Buddy, what happened? I told you don't do anything crazy. Okay, let's see if we can save him. There's no way to pick him up, right? Now he's just bouncing around. Let's see. Let's use this, just to build a platform under him. Frogs are so silly, man. Why'd you do that to yourself, buddy? Let's see. So he'll land right here. Now I'm gonna have to lock you in. I can't trust you. What are you doing? Stay here. Okay, go up here. Let's build a little cage for this guy. He escaped his home. That's no good. I need you in there. And now you're climbing up. Buddy, come on. Get in here. I'm locking you in. I can't have my employees running around the back rooms. Get back in your hovel. There you go, buddy. Just stay in there. Your job is to live in here and eat slimes. Nuh-uh, don't jump. You only get to come out when I need you to come out. Eat him. Buddy! This will be a pain for years to come. Come on, come on, you can jump. You can jump. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for now. We're gonna need 10 ochre froglights. We have the frog. That's fine. I'll figure it out. Figure it out. Now, moving on. I did bring our atomic reconstructor over here, shooting downwards, because we're gonna need not that. Go back up. 2 of these ensouled chassis. So we're gonna need 2 void chassis. I don't have this right. Yep. So we're gonna need 2 void chassis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of these. And then we have the soul gems, we have the empowered. We need the solarium ingot and dust. The powder comes from the ingot. And to make the ingot, you need soul sand and gold. So we should have the gold right here. But to make the soul sand, you just take your regular sand, like so, throw it in here, and hit it with the laser. That's it? Only 14? What are you doing? Oh, maybe it's because I'm shooting it. Oh, it doesn't have enough power. Huh, that's funny. Why are you so low? You started at... Are you draining? You shouldn't be draining. Huh, I guess when I broke it, all the power left. Interesting. This only generates 67 FE a tick. It's not super fast, but it works for what I need it right now. And then to make the ingot, you take our alloy smelting, soul sand, and gold ingot. And how many will we need? We're gonna need 6, 12, and then you put that in a sag mill. So we need 12 of these. So put it into our smelter. And it gets to work. Triple skulls. Oh, because we got the soul sand. Interesting. Okay. Then once we have the ensouled chassis, we're going to be making the slice and splice and the soul binder. And the slice and splice is why I made the ender. Because if you take a look, you need a head to craft it. And this is going quite slow. So while that's going, let's put this stuff away. The froglight, that, the deep slate, the sand, some of this dark steel. Take our sword. And let's head over to one of our zombie skulk spawners. As you can see, our main factory wasn't too far from where the skulk spawner was, making it very easy to reach. Got a little too zealous there. Through this way. So we should be able to get a zombie head to drop just by using the sword. Come here. First try, please. Perfect. What is that recipe? Let me see. Zombie head. What is that? Necrodermal virus from Botania. I'm not even gonna question what that is. Because I've never seen that before and it's in Botania. I'm not gonna worry about it. The most we have to do with Botania is getting some terra steel later so we can craft the elven portal. For right now, we just need the head. Bam bam. Okay, so our ingots should be done. They're not. But we only need, how many did I say? We need 4. So we need 4 to turn into the dust. But this is almost done, just 3 more to go. Let's see, did you get back up and did you make an ochre froglight? Huh. Well, the slime's gone, I don't see a froglight though. Unless it fell down? Nope, not seeing it. I'm gonna have to get those later. Luckily, it seems like we only need 10. So that's fine. Like, imagine trying to automate that. I know people have done the farm, the froglight farm, right? You just need a bunch of frogs and a slime chunk. Okay, there's our soul powder. So now we should be able to make our 2 ensouled chassis. So here, that one, this one, that, and this. 2 ensouled chassis, done. And now, can we craft the slice and splice? We're gonna need 2 empowered void crystals. Oh, more solarium ingots, I should have realized. And this is another 4. empty soul vial, and a ZLogic controller, which we'll need the slice and splice for. So we're gonna have to craft this one first. So let's see, we need iron bars. We're gonna need more. And I turned it into scoria. I'm pretty sure that's useless for me right now. Let's see, where did I put the sand in here, right? We're gonna need more soul sand and more gold. Let's see, how are you doing on power? You're full. Let's see. Will it drain instantly? Huh, it did. Just 14. I think that's fine. Because we only need to do 2 crafts, right? So 4 and 8. Yep, that's enough. And 8 goes in here. Okay, I guess I never noticed before how quickly this runs out of energy, since at the old base we fed it from one that was spinning a lot faster. Okay, let's put away the gold and the redstone. I don't think we'll need any more soul sand, so we could store that for now. Don't think we'll need more sand. Everything else can stay, minus the bottle. That's 2. If we had the higher tier, this would go faster, but I think it'd also take more power. Let's see, I don't want to see this popping up. Let's see, where should we hang these? We have a lot of light in here. Oh, we could put them down here, or I could just throw them into the lava pit. Let's just throw them into the lava pit. That sounds like a good idea. It's a sacrifice to the god of the backrooms. It's a giant pit of lava. Thought there was... oh, there it is. Oh, that's where I left the sugarcane. Out of sight, out of mind. I completely forgot it was down there. I was wondering what happened to all the sugarcane. Okay, now with 5, that should be enough for the slice and splice. Oh, we need iron bars and 2 empowered void crystals. And iron bars? No, but we have iron, so let's make some. Bam. Oh, this is an Ender IO. We're gonna need a capacitor as well. There we go, the slice and splice. And how do we make the capacitor again? Capacitor. Grains of infinity, gold nugget, and copper. Gold nugget, 1 copper, and we put the grains of infinity in one of these chests. There it is. Now we can power this guy on. Just gotta connect it right here. And there we go. And then, perfect, we just have one more room for the soul binder. And once we have this machine, that will open up the artificial intelligence, the cold eye, and the rogue eye. And I believe the rogue eye is actually quite simple to craft. You just need 6 enchantment levels, but then you just need to fill a soul vial with Enderman and combine it with the Eye of Ender. And then to fill this, how exactly do you do that? Not sure. Not sure how to do that. I think I did it before, but I don't recall. So let's see, we're gonna need our last of our solarium ingots. We're gonna need 2 more empowered void crystal we have. This we have, 4 solarium ingots. We need an empty soul vial. Oh, this is where the quartz comes into play, and we're gonna need more solarium ingots. And right when I thought we were done. Soul sand. So let's go ahead and finish off these ones. Because I'm pretty sure if we need 1 for this crafting, if we need 1 for this, we're gonna need 1 for these as well. And we need a ZLogic controller. And it says you could just put shears in there. So that's what we'll do. Oh, I already have the iron in here. Let's see. Accepts axes, accepts shears. Okay, so the right one has to be shears. And then we need to put an axe in here. Where are my sticks? I think they're in this chest. This one? There they are. Sticks. Throw in the axe. 2 solarium ingots. 1 zombie head. Where did I put the zombie head? Huh? What happened to it? Oh, I used it. That's what happened. We're gonna need another head, and then 2 silicon and redstone. Let's see, we have the redstone. Where do we get silicon again? Silicon, oh, it was just from the, cooking these, right? Silicon? Yeah, quartz dust. Oh no, one of them finished. Okay, let's grab this. And then silicon. Quartz dust. Yeah, just grind it down. Oh, we could just put it in the inscriber. I completely forgot. So that'll grind it into the dust. Now let's see if we can get another zombie head. And then we just have to cook the Certus quartz dust into silicon and use it in the machine. Who wants to be the test subject for the next experiment? Come here. Come here, buddy. 1, 2, and drop your head, please. I'm not seeing it. Okay, what about you? And drop it. 1 more. Not seeing it. Why aren't you guys? The first one was so easy. Was I just that lucky? Huh, I guess so. Because it does not want to drop this time. This is what I find very annoying about anything that requires, like, mob heads. Is, why are you going to have an item used for crafting that's a percentage to drop? Because it just means I have to stay here and then just beat on these guys until I get one. And it's not really interesting to watch. It's not really interesting to look at. It's just kind of tedious. Especially when I got the first one so easy. You know what I mean? Okay, I think one dropped. Let's see. Nope. Ah, there we go. We got it. 1 zombie head. So now we can run this back, make our silicon, and then create the Z control module. At least I think that's what it's called. I don't quite remember. La-di-dee, la-da-da, back to the base, grab our silicon dust, cook the dust. We just need 2 silicon. Do. 1 please. And 1 more, sir. And we're done. Now to the slice and splice. Silicon goes here, zombie head goes there. The machine is active, it's extremely slow. But we'll have our ZLogic controller. We have more of these ingots. Let's see, so we need ZLogic, we need the bottle. Oh yeah, how do we make this? I completely forgot about this stuff. This was not that difficult, right? How do you... Blue enlightened. Accepts fused quartz. Okay, let's see. Fused quartz. Take a block of mana quartz and cook it. Cook 4 nether quartz down. Do I have nether quartz? I do not. What about nether quartz, lavender quartz, red quartz, elven quartz? I mean, I have glass. There's our ZLogic controller. So we're just missing this. Elven quartz, sunny quartz, block of quartz, or 4 nether quartz. Let's see, do I have any nether quartz? I know I had dust somewhere. Huh. I do not. But I know how we can get some. The infinite library in the nether is full of it. So I'll take a quick trip, gather some, crush it in the grinding wheel, and be right back. As you can see, we're back. Got half a stack of nether quartz cooking to go, because that should make 32 divided by 4 is 8, should make 8, which should be more than enough. I don't think we need to build anything out of it. And then you just put 1 on top of this, or the other way around. How do you do this? Why am I trying to go for memory for something I don't do? You need 3 of them. So I was just completely wrong. So we're gonna need 1 more. So if we're only making 8, we only really have enough for 1 more little vial. So I'll actually need to get another 4 to even it out. So let's go ahead and make this, top it off, empty soul vial, and now we should be able to make the soul binder. Bam. Now let's hook this. Every time I'm excited, oh, let's hook this guy up, it's gonna work. I need to make a capacitor for this guy. Okay, gold, copper, and Brains of Infinity, capacitor. Like, I think this mod introduces a lot of like interesting blocks. I just don't like having to build a capacitor every single time I want to use one. But now that it's complete, we have access to the Rogue Eye, which will take 1 filled soul vial of Enderman, combined with the Eye of Ender, and 6 enchantment cost to make the Rogue Eye, an Enderman contained within a singularity. Little typo there. And then the next one is the Cold Eye, which you need to take a snowball and deploy a blizzard cube on it 250 times to make the Cold Eye, 0 degrees Kelvin. And the Blizz cube is made from filling a soul vial with the essence of a snow golem, combining it with ice to make the Blizz cube. So if we need to do that 250 times, we need 250 snow golem souls and 250 ice. The ice is pretty easy. As you can see, we could just use the blast chiller with water to make ice, which is pretty easy to do. But this leads up to artificial intelligence. We're gonna need a television, which is very easy. Let's see, where did I leave my data chip? We need to summon the living room, which is seed 1001. 100, 1100, 10, 1010, 1110, 001, 1001. Let's bring this down. And once it goes to the bottom, we're gonna summon the living room. Oh, it's ejecting the items. I was like, why is it stuck right here? There we go. Let's break this guy down so we can reset it. Let's see, where are my dust? I think I left them somewhere. Oh, there they are. Yep, get that cooking. So this will yield a TV. Then we're gonna need 1 blizzard cube, which is a snow golem and the ice. 1 guardian diode, which will take a basic capacitor, 2 solarium ingots, and prismarine. Let's see, we should have, do I only have the 1? We're gonna need more gold. Let's see, let's use that. Cook this stuff off. Let's see, not sure if we'll need more silicon anytime soon, but we'll have it. And it's done. So now if you come look, you can see it's someone's living room. TV, table, some furniture. So let's harvest this, because we're going to need the television. And 4 end steel ingots is going to be dark steel, end stone, and obsidian. We need 4 of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 end stone. And where's our obsidian? Oh, I ground it all down. Let's see, there might be 4 left over in there. Let's check the chest. Should have all the leftovers. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's make our ender alloy. Four of that, 1 TV. Are you done? Yes. So let's go grab the television. One television. That's 1 end steel. We're gonna need the Blizz cube and then the Guardian diode. This one's pretty easy. 2 solarium ingots. Oh right, that's why I made the gold. And I think we have a bit more soul sand in here. There we go. Where did I put the rest of the sand? There it is. Convert this. Because of course, whenever I say, oh, we have more than enough, it's never enough. Gotta flick the switch. One more, please. And let's just convert all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then for the Guardian diode, we're going to need another capacitor. Okay, don't convert all of that. I need some of that gold. There we go. One copper ingot. And grains of infinity. To make the capacitor. Capacitor goes into the not the soul binder, the slice and spice. 2 solarium ingots. And then the prismarine shards are actually pretty simple. You just need nether quartz and the atomic reconstructor, because of course you do. And then the crystals themselves can just be thrown into the sag mill. So I'm gonna need more nether quartz. But then for the Blizz cube, we're gonna have to figure out how to fill the snow vial, fill the soul vial with the soul of an ice golem. So I'll be right back once we have the nether quartz, and that way we can figure out how to put the soul inside. So I'll be right back in a second. And we're back. Got our prismarine shards. We're gonna grind up 2 of these. Put 1 in the slice and splice. Maybe if we're lucky we get 2. We were not lucky. Maybe this time. Roll the dice. Nope. That's why you get enough that you need. And now that will make our Guardian diode. Which means the last thing we need is the Blizzard cube. So let's see, I wish there was a way to know how to fill this. We do need the soul binder, which is this machine here. But it doesn't really say how to actually get that. Let's see, soul vial. soul vial. So you can see there's an empty soul vial, and then there's one that's filled. It doesn't say how to fill it. That's the problem. There's our soul vial. And funnily enough, I realized, since one of these was the nether, that there was nether quartz in here that I could have got. Let's put this stuff away that I don't need for now. It's funny, we made the basic control circuit, but we haven't used it for anything. Or if I did, I don't remember. Yeah, because you don't use it for this. It's like you just make it just to have it. Purification chamber, infuser, energized smelter. So it has uses, I just haven't used it yet. That's funny. So let's see. We're gonna have to take a deep dive into Ender.io to figure out how to bind a soul. And there's no like tutorial book, is there, at Ender.io? There's enchanted books, but there's no tutorial on how to fill it. Which is odd. You'd think that would be included. So off to Google I go. Alright, after a very quick Google search, turns out you just have to use it by right-clicking on the mob. So where did I put my glass? There we go. So we're gonna have to make a snowman and then trap his soul in the vial. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Make the vial like so. And we're gonna need a snowman. Snow golem. Why am I searching for it like that? That's not how it works, James. You know this. What I meant to search is pumpkin. Let's see. Pumpkin seed. Plant drop. Pumpkin. Pumpkin? Pumpkin? Where am I supposed to get pumpkin seeds from? In order to make the snow golem. Unless... Cod, bee, chicken, rabbit? No. Blaze, cow, gas pig, sheep? No. Dragon breath, frog, wither skeleton, enderman. Huh. So we will need pumpkin. But how do we get the seeds? Ah. Washing dirt. I see. I should have thought about that. Wait, do I have this? Are they strawberry, green bean, flax? No. Is that dirt? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the old base and wash some dirt and see if we can get lucky on some pumpkin seeds. You're not gonna believe this. So I used the dimensional reality thing to get more dirt and grass. So I had 3 stacks of dirt plus 2. This is all the seeds it yielded. Luckily we got exactly 1 pumpkin seed. So we're gonna take this back to the base and have this turned into a pumpkin so we can make our snow golem. I'll be back in a second. And we're done. We have the pumpkin. Luckily it grew very fast, so let's make some shears. Shear this guy. Let's make some more pumpkins. Add some to the family. Take our carved pumpkin. Now we just need snow. And snow should be much simpler. Let's see. Multi-servo press, snow balls, blast chillers. Half a bucket of water makes 4 snowballs. Perfect. So let's go up here, and then we'll end the episode here once we have a snowman and have captured his soul for all eternity for our personal use. Huh? What was that? So weird. So strange. Okay, so we need the snowball, blast chiller, ball cast, water. I have water over here. I do not. Just need a single bucket of water. And the ball cast should still be in here, I believe. Oh, there's a little bit of resonant ender. Gonna have to get rid of that. Blast chiller, ball cast, water. Oh, there was still a little bit because it ran out of power. I could have just hooked the power back up. And oh, the snowballs are going in here. Okay, then you take 4 snowballs into the multi-servo with a packing die. Wait, can't I just do this in here? Ha 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 ha. Wow, that was a terrible laugh. Never let me laugh like that ever again. And take our soul vial. Make our pumpkin man. Welcome, buddy. We have his soul. And now with that, we can finally create artificial... Oh wait, no we cannot. We have to make a blizzard cube. Which takes ice. Oh, which is just a bucket of water in the blast chiller. See, it's so simple. It's so easy. Take a bucket of water. Come to our blast chiller. Take this out. To make 1 ice cube. 1 ice cube. Take our ice cube and put it in the soul binder. It's working. It's working. It's working extremely slow. My god, this is extremely slow. It's a snail's pace, but that's the last thing we need for the blizzard cube. So let's watch it, and I'll be back in a second once it's complete. And it's done. 1 blizzard cube. Take back our soul vial, and now that it's all completed, we can create artificial intelligence. We need another basic control circuit. Okay, this is easy. Osmium, ender dust, no problem. Osmium, ender dust, easy peasy lemon squeezy, alpha teasy. Then we take our redstone and enrich it in our machine. And then using the power of movie magic, we're gonna be done and have it in our inventory. Watch. Wow, would you look at that? It was that fast. And now, with 2 basic control circuits and the rest of our materials, we can create artificial intelligence. That one deserves a confetti popper. And now with that, we're almost complete with the pack. We just have to unlock 1, 2, 3, 4 eyes, 5 eyes. And the artificial intelligence is how we're getting there. Say hi to him. He's so cute. He's our little buddy. He's a little computer guy. But anyways, this has been a long one. A lot of crafting we had to do in this one. But we got it all finished. I'm your host, Hummus28, and I'll see you guys next time.